Even when I was serving people chicken, I always considered myself an animal lover. And that's why I started working at Chipotle. I watched all the beautiful ads, and I thought they were giving animals the lives they deserve. I was responsible for training employees to tell people there was no animal cruelty in our meat. I was proud to tell our customers that we were serving food with integrity. But then I noticed something odd. Our suppliers were changing back and forth all the time. The names on the boxes were from big factory farms, the same factory farms we said we were no longer using. When I asked why we weren't telling our customers, my boss got angry and told me to just follow the talking points. It was my first sign that something was very wrong. And then I saw an investigation of a humane chicken farm by an animal rights group called Direct Action Everywhere. The animals were diseased and covered in feces. Later that year, Chipotle's own food started making people sick because of feces from diseased animals, and I knew we were lying about doing things better. I decided that if my bosses wouldn't tell me the truth, I needed to see it for myself. I took an address from one of the boxes and I drove an hour to the plant. I was expecting to see a pasture with birds outdoors like what I saw in our training videos. And instead, the place was a huge fortress. And from the moment I walked in, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. There were severed body parts and bloody feathers covering the ground. There were thousands of birds crammed into a massive shed. Dozens of them were collapsed on the ground, starving to death. Chipotle needs to grow chickens cheap and fast, so they raise birds who are genetically deformed. They grow so fast that their little legs eventually collapse. I saw birds who could barely move, and I had to take some of them out. I'm an animal lover, and that's what my mom taught me to do if you see an animal who's hurt. I can be arrested for what I did, and I don't want to go to prison, but I also believe in the values Chipotle taught me, that animals deserve to be treated with respect, and real respect means not abusing their bodies. So I'm going public with what I found, and I'm taking it straight to corporate headquarters. I'm asking Chipotle's CEO to give customers the right to know, to open up the barn doors and to rescue the sick and suffering animals. And I'm hoping that you will help. Sign the petition asking Chipotle to drop their humane label at dxc.io/Chipotle.